Welcome back to the Pearl Report. The proliferation of plastic waste is damaging natural habitat and killing marine life. But Yvonne Lou reports efforts underway to clean up our coast and rescue threatened creatures hardly make a difference as people continue to flagrantly discard used plastic.
How about you fill this up with the bright red?
Lena Klaus, an environmental artist, is killing two birds with one stone.
I saw so much waste here in Hong Kong on the beaches, and one way of getting over this total shock, what mankind is doing to nature,
is to create artwork from discard cleared from beaches such as this one in Mui Wo.
I don't go to beaches that are cleaned up. This beach was not maintained, so there was a lot of waste.
Food and Environmental Hygiene says it will act on complaints about any substantial pollution of beaches.
Looking into the vegetation and into the undergrowth, so much waste is trapped there through the wind and the waves, and especially in the typhoon season.
Lena continued on with her profession as a fashion designer when she and her family first moved here from Germany 7 years ago. But 2 years in, she had a change of heart and switched to environmental art after seeing all the waste across Hong Kong.
Our environmental consciousness in Germany is very high. So coming to Hong Kong, I started at a different level for the people, but we are slowly getting that. You love the nature when you want to protect it.
Her forte is color-coordinated installations.
I end up finding the same things very often. Being an artist, I saw the waste, but I also saw the colors. And I use the sand as my canvas. All the installations that I do on the beach, they are temporary. The only thing that I take is a photograph in the end.
It's quite spectacular, and it's amazing what you actually find. Coming from New Zealand too, I'm not saying we're spotlessly clean, but it's quite a shame to see beaches covered in litter here. And most people in New Zealand have been brought up to respect the beaches, to take care of the ocean.
Lena also brings home the waste she finds, such as this Barbie doll leg, to create art.
The plastic is actually quite brittle already and the color has faded. I'm trying to find the perfect Barbie leg pink because that shade kind of represents for me all of that history that this piece of plastic has gone through. So I also want to just show people that this is treasure. This painting is called Broken Dreams because it looks beautiful. People look at waste. This is a little ring to blow soap bubbles like this. This one goes between blue and turquoise range. Then these are sinkers from a fisherman. So this would either be white or the cord is turquoise. This is a dry leaf. This would go into the black section. I also use natural objects. They are not waste, but this is the very problem that man-made waste is mixed with the natural matter.
Pak Kok Chun on Lama Island.
Do not open this. It's got urine in it. We always find them. Toilet brush.
British mom Jo Wilson has been living in Hong Kong for 2 decades. For 4 years now, her group Living Lama has been cleaning up this area they've dubbed Pebbles Beach.
We have no funding. We are just private individuals trying to make a little bit of a difference. When I was a kid, I went to the beach and I picked up pebbles. My kids come to the beach and they pick up trash. It's got to be wrong. If you look out, you can see the bits of rubbish floating in. We've even had the experience that while we're taking the bags of rubbish off the beach, we turn round and there's already trash at the tide line. Just a week previously, and we removed 83 bags and boxes of rubbish. The trash is all coming from Hong Kong. You can see Hong Kong Island is right over there. We're finding things coming from Discovery Bays. They've got the brand of the hotel on the bottle.
In December 2012, Jo started the campaign Brand on the Beach.
What I'm trying to do is give this beach a voice. Because, you know, when I've been here before with my family and my husband says, you know what, we can't stay here, it honestly makes me want to weep when my kids cannot enjoy a beach.
Joe and friends gathered 2,782 plastic bottles on this beach last year, many used to contain water.
They're Hong Kong brands, they're not coming from the Pearl River Delta. Brands themselves will say, well, we sell the product and then it's up to the consumer. The consumer might say, well, there's not enough waste facilities, so they'll blame the government. You see, that's number 1, number 2, number 3, our brands on the beach. The next time someone buys a plastic bottle, and if they see the brand, then that might make them think, oh, if I'm not careful, then that will end up on the beach. Just come once. You will change your habit. That mentality, we just toss the waste and expect somebody else to clean it up, has got to be changed.
Last December, Ocean Park also launched a public education campaign called Blue Matters to reduce the use of non-biodegradable plastics, which wreaks havoc on marine life.
A lot of people know that we should be green, but then we don't know all that much about the oceans. And blue could represent ocean really, really well. We all could help create a better Earth.
One of Ocean Park's main targets is bottled water.
We had conducted surveys among our visitors. To my surprise, over 70% of the local visitors are bringing their own bottles. But the problem is that they may not trust the water dispenser.
So the park has increased its number of dispensers to 9, with water that's double filtrated and sterilized.
Throughout Hong Kong, a lot of the water dispensers are really clean. We hope that more Hong Kong people use the water dispenser and really want to target for behavior change.
Ocean Park's campaign also incorporates information about plastic pollution in the sea.
Dolphins can be smart and swallow foreign bodies. They keep them as toys. Sometimes it gets stuck and it causes serious problem, even death. Turtles, same thing. They're perfectly intelligent. Plastic debris are very interesting to turtles. A lot of man-made products mimic the natural thing, and they react to it as they've always had, tasting it, playing with it. Then once they have it in their mouth, it's often easier to just keep swallowing. It's a natural response.
Ocean Park's vets are often brought marine animals found to be in trouble in Hong Kong waters. Since joining the park in 2005, Paolo has treated a wide range of them, including 24 sea turtles. 6 died.
All of them had some plastic in them. Part of the treatment is to remove all those obstructions. So you put a tube down, you remove what's there, and you come out. It's quite invasive. The animals are in a fair amount of pain. This had a lot of rubber in her esophagus, stomach, and small intestine, and it was all coiled up, effectively blocking all food. It's very tough rubber. And a lot of the turtles that arrive starving slowly to death over periods of months. It's just horrifying.
Most creatures treated at Ocean Park are released back into the wild.
We always feel sorry because while we treat the turtle, we've done nothing to treat the environment. And they're only in that condition because we are here dispersing plastic. How many died out there? Millions? It's a drop in the ocean, yeah?
We traced the trail of the horseshoe crab.
Horseshoe crabs inhabit the mangrove here at Shui Hao Wan.
Horseshoe crab is very unique, living on Earth for more than 400 million years. It has a lot of benefits to humans on medical purpose, and it helps to balance the ecosystem on the mudflat.
Ocean Park Conservation Fund is also involved in rescuing these creatures from plastic pollution.
Within half an hour, we find about 15 horseshoe crab babies. This is the biggest one we have found today. So they seem to be living quite well here. But hidden, there are lots of threats still up here.
High tides constantly wash an assortment of plastic waste onto the mudflats.
The most worrying one is the fishing net, like this one. The horseshoe crab would get trapped in it, and it will be burned by the sun, dried up, and it will die. Plastic bags, nylon string, it's really hard to get it off. You need scissors, and you need time.
3 of the world's 4 species of horseshoe crabs used to live in Hong Kong. Now we have 2, as their population plunged 90% between 2002 to 2009. One study found fewer than 10,000 juvenile horseshoe crabs at 11 mudflats.
It's a really low number for 2 species of horseshoe crab in Hong Kong. So we're working very hard to save the habitat and then save horseshoe crab and its friends on the mudflat.
Since 2006, Ocean Park and City University have been running an artificial breeding program for the endangered crustacean. Twice a year, Joe takes students on conservation trips.
We ask the students to bring their own unused plastic back from home to collect other plastic before they release the horseshoe crab back to this beautiful mudflat. So they can associate those rubbish from their homes to the homes of horseshoe crab. The reduction of waste at home could help the horseshoe crab and other wildlife here.
Plastic and other trash discarded into Hong Kong waters would end up here.
In every high tide, the situation comes worse in summer because lots of visitors would leave plastic or other kinds of rubbish behind here.
The Shui Hao mangrove, with its high biodiversity, is listed as a coastal protection area.
This is one of the last horseshoe crab juvenile habitat here in Hong Kong. We have clams here, lots of snails here, so we need to conserve this piece of mudflat.
Joe also coordinated a 2-month coastal cleanup in Cheung Chau and Lama Island in the wake of the plastic pallet spill in 2012.
More than half of the plastic pellets were collected. I could say it's a great success for Hong Kong people. These pellets are very small. It attracts toxins and permanent organic pollutants in water. It may be accidentally ingested by the animals, stay in the animal's fat and liver. It will pass back to the humans through the food chain. After 2 years' time, we can still easily find those pellets. That means there's still work we need to do.
Well, thank you for watching our show. It will be re-aired on Tuesday and Saturday, as well as on tvb.com. Until next time, from the Pearl Report team, good night, good luck, and good health.